I heard some men saying, "It's a woman's movie, I don't wanna watch it." And the fact my fellow female colleagues mostly like the movie supports the fact that this movie is mostly oriented for women. But I strongly disagree that it's just for women. First of all, movies can't be restricted by gender in general. Secondly, it wouldn't hurt to hear the movie's message. And thirdly, despite everything, it's a very funny movie.
First one, the high heel. You have to want to know, okay? Do it again.
Hello, beautiful. Honestly, before watching both, I was more excited about Barbie than Oppenheimer. It seemed like a pretty unconventional movie. After building that hype, I was afraid that the movie would flop. But no, movie is great. Greta Gerwig proved to be one of the best female directors nowadays. I strongly recommend watching her movie Little Women, as it's really good.
I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it.
Please subscribe, write in the comments what you liked more, Barbie or Oppenheimer, and if the main Barbie's message reflects in you. I think the plot here is the main way to send the message. It also reminded me of some best comedies of the 90s. It's simple and kind. I don't even remember watching something similar for a long time. So, Barbie lives in Barbie Land. She sleeps late as when she gets up every other Barbie is already working. When at some point her feet flatten and some death thoughts emerge.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
So now she needs to go on a journey to the real world, to find a girl who is playing with her and fix the situation. I don't know how they know that she needs to do that, as it has never happened before. In the real world, she faces the rough reality of complicated place of women in society. Ken, on the other hand, who is traveling with her, faces patriarchy and is fascinated by it. The Mattel Corporation wants to send her back to Barbie Land, but she escapes. She finds a woman who played with her and her daughter, and they run together to Barbie World nonetheless. Ken, who got there first, has already implemented all the benefits of patriarchy as he thinks. I don't think that horses, fur, monster trucks and beer define it. But as well he brainwashes all Barbies to serve him, as they didn't have immunity to patriarchy. So when Barbie sees it, she gets depressed. But Gloria, the woman who came with her, talks some senses into her. If only depression could have been cured with some talking in the real world. And then they find a way to fix everything. At the end, Barbie realizes who she is and moves to the real world. As for me, it's the only weak point in the movie, as it's a stereotype when a protagonist gives up an eternal life and becomes a human. She spent less than a few hours in the real world. There was literally nothing she enjoyed, and now she wants to live there. Her intentions are clear. She doesn't want to be an idea, but a real person. And still. Jokes about the new season of Sex Education aside. Playing a doll may be tricky, but every major Barbie is interesting and distinguishable. And of course Margot Robbie tops the list. She is the perfect Barbie. Her looks are as good as her acting. She plays a doll and she does it well. I think it's not as emotionally complicated a character as Tonya, but still, she's outstanding here. Ryan Gosling can't stop surprising. His range is from his really dramatic Drive and Blade Runner characters to comedy masterpiece Ken in Barbie movie. I liked him a lot, he tries so hard here. Sadly, his face is unclear plot-wise, as he's just told to search who he really is. And that's it, we don't know how he ends. I think those two, Robbie and Gosling, are the main carries of the movie. Other actors can't compete, but still they all did well. And we finally see Emma Mackey and Margot Robbie in one movie. That's nice. This movie has two sides. First is a social message and the other is the funny humor. Social aspect is the main thread. We hear messages about the place of women in society, about finding yourself as an individual, about imperfections. As I understood, many women liked the movie and what they heard there. But to be honest, I see a little irony here that the biggest commercial for a toy, as we can't argue that it will skyrocket Barbie sales, is indeed the loudest joint feminist message and the biggest for today in movies. The other part is the humor. It's good, the jokes are mostly funny and the actors make you laugh out loud. The last joke totally devastated my theater. Visual effects, style, costumes and makeup deserves the highest praise, but especially her hair looks magnificent. The promo campaign for the movie made history. The hype about Barbie rocked the world. And I'm glad that movie didn't disappoint. I rate this 10 out of 12. Though I rate this the same, I still liked Oppenheimer more. But overall the movie gave me a good time.